Well, hello there. My name is Hellfire695, and today I'm going to talk to you about a topic that everyone on YouTube lately has been talking about, and that's the swine flu. Okay? I mean, lately you hear about it, well, not as much, so much lately, but you hear about it in a lot of different places. I mean, I often hear about it at work. You hear about it a lot on YouTube. Lots of good information out there on video. It's on YouTube. And I will post some links to some good videos to it that I thought were very good. But what brings me to this topic is a number of things. One was the event that made me think about it yesterday, and that was where my girlfriend volunteers. She volunteers at a family center for young children, where parents can take their young children in and play. I mean, they run a couple of nice programs there. And CTV News just came walking in to interview parents about it. Now, of course, she ran off into the kitchen because she didn't want to get caught on camera because she liked that for some reason. Never was able to figure that out, but anyway, what I'm trying to say here is that isn't it kind of weird that these news crews are just randomly walking in to some play center to interview the parents about swine flu? I mean, really, the news media really seems to be trying to scare parents about this. That's what they really seem to be targeting, saying young kids are more vulnerable and pregnant women. And as a pregnant woman, I wouldn't take that vaccine. That vaccine's got enough mercury in it to be toxic to a 500-pound man. But anyway, the swine flu itself doesn't even seem to be that dangerous of a virus. The entire region I live has about 100,000 people in it, and only one person in my entire region has died from the swine flu since April. So it's really not as dangerous, I don't think, as people are making it out to be. I mean, if you do the research, the rate of death from this swine flu is actually lower than the normal flu. I mean, I think it's something like 2,000 people have died from the swine flu worldwide since April, but on an average flu season, 300,000 people die. Usually the very young, or the very old, or the very sick. But anyway, the swine flu has just been a fear blown far out of proportion. I'm not going to go into the technicalities of it because I'll probably go off on another tangent again. But what I really want to talk about is why the swine flu is the fear of it, I should say, is spreading so quickly. And the reason it's spreading so quickly is because the media has got us programmed to be frickin' terrified. Okay? And they use fear because fear keeps us in line like we're a bunch of sheep. That's what's keeping people in line. That's what's keeping people from higher up coming out about this one. That and many other reasons, but that's why people are lining up and rolling up their sleeve to take the vaccine. Okay? A vaccine that's completely untested. And the previous swine flu vaccine had disastrous results. Oh, I don't want to talk a whole lot about that, but I will post some links so people can look at that for themselves. But the question to me is, why is everyone so scared? Okay? I have an answer, I think. I don't know if the complete answer, but here's the best I've got. And it's the news. Okay? The news is the worst. I mean, the news is always preaching bad news. I mean, it's always some kind of murder, or some kind of new disease, or something to do with the Taliban, or a dead soldier coming home from the Middle East. Don't even get me started on that. But the news has got us terrified. They've got us whipped up into a culture of fear. Which is, the fact that they have us so whipped up into a culture of fear is what truly scares me. Because they've got the population so in line, they've kept so many people asleep from the truth. Even when it's dangerous to you blatantly in the face. Okay? I mean, I can name any number of things that really blow their cover. For me, anyway. And the one is just the constant spread of fear. I mean, swine flu is not the first virus that everyone's been terrified of. First there was West Nile. Then there was SARS. Then there was the H5N1. And now we got the swine flu. the swine flu, which is the first one to actually spread anywhere. Okay? But I don't really have an answer on how to beat this culture of fear, really. Except for to look for the good things in life. I mean, you don't see them reporting on the good news, do you? Huh? You don't see them reporting on something like, a man lived to be 100 today. I think that would be pretty good news, in a sense. Or, child saved from near drowning, or family pulled from burning house. You know, you don't see those kind of things on the headlines. Normally what you see on the headlines is, somebody broke into someone's house and killed the whole family, or some shit like that. And now you got all these crime dramas on TV too. Shows like CSI, Criminal Minds. And they're basically shows showing these freaking killers pulling this crazy crap. Okay? And TV is the greatest weapon of psychological warfare ever created. That's how they implant thoughts into your mind, is through the news, through movies, through TV shows. And all the news, many of the TV shows are just saying, be scared, be scared, be scared, be scared. Well, don't fall for the fear. That's all I can say. The best way to beat it, I think, is to get the real information that's out there. Dig deep, dig hard, dig long, and don't look back to the news. And when you do watch the news, pick through it. Keep your mind on guard when you do watch the news for certain things. Like, example, how Barack Obama won the Nobel Peace Prize. I mean, for what did he win it for? Nothing. Nothing, because he was only president for 2 weeks when the nominations went in. Anyway, not only that, but I've seen some... Another thing I'd like to mention is that I've seen some very good evidence that the swine flu is man-made. And in fact, I was watching the anti-terrorist videos the other day, and he put something in his videos. There's 4 parts of them. That was very interesting. And to me, anyway, it was talking about the original Spanish flu from 1918. Okay? And it used this... Okay, I'm going to explain it to you this way, since I don't really know any other way to explain it, is that the H in the... when they say about the flu virus, like H1N1, stands for the key that the virus uses to get into the cell, like the enter key to get into a human cell. And the N aspect stands for the exit key that the virus uses to get out of that cell after it's been reproducing. Okay? Now guess what the genetic keys for the Spanish flu were? H1N1. Same for the swine flu. And the Spanish flu was also thought to originate in pigs. Another interesting tidbit of information. But that flu has been extinct for 90 years. And now we have a flu coming out that has the same genetic keys? You gotta be kidding me. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed my video, enjoyed my thoughts. Have a nice day.